Yeah, hi friends. I did a video about based on Jyotish what is going to happen in 2023 in the United States. I hope you watch that video. If not, you can watch that video. In that video, I said positive days and the negative days for each day. Where I can predict as a positive or negative. I said negative dates are in orange, this color, and the positive dates are in green, where I highlighted on the top here, where I have the dates on the top and the periods that are running second line, and then I said this is a negative date, this is a negative date, like that, and this is a negative, this is a negative. Same way, like few positive days, like that one is a positive day, this one, like that. So I want to follow up. I did for the whole year of 2023. I just want to follow up January part. My predictions is pretty much, some things are quite in line. So I said, let me do a follow up in January, end of January, which is today is February 1st. So I'm just going to start from December last year, end of the December, because the year started with snowstorms, leading to deaths of number of deaths. So actually, it is this one here that caused that trouble. But unfortunately, I did not say negative here because I'm also learning. So I didn't expect at 88 or I'm this is like going up. That's why it's denotes the numbers. Like I said, this one is negative. So that actually the peak of the day. That was a peak, but the nationwide winter storm happened from this date forward, December 27, 2022. And then this was another big day with that. And then this was the peak where we had here you had the 52 deaths, and here had a number of 2, and then here we had like quite a number 2 here, 39. So that is actually this one here. And then, wherever I have predicted and came correct, I put it, in green here. So that's that one. And then this day, this 30th December, I said that is a negative day. Not seeing a national news for that, but only national news I hear is, I don't know whether because that's why I didn't put it here. I put it lower down. Barbara Walters passed away. We have, everyone in America who watches TV knows who she is. National icon. And also Pele. He's a global icon for soccer. He died on this day. I do not know whether these can consider as a United States chart. So that's why I put it down here. But these are major events for the world. Like many people knows these two people. So that is what it is. If we think though it's affected the whole psyche of majority of people who understood that, then it's that one. And in here now, this prediction, this one here, this one here is the related to the election of speaker. That is very, very clear. This has totally to do with the election of the speaker here. I'm sure there was nothing on news related to that, because this is the day that they started voting for the speaker. In here something must have happened which we don't have it in the news. That's led to this day where like that led to this day, because I have it as negative here. There may have been a news here, but this one is there were several rounds of votes and did not come through, did not elect the speaker here at 94, and then at 96 did not speak, did not, because it's like you can say going up, and 99 also failed. So all these 3 days are failed, and then when that goes over the 100, become 98 negative, and that day he was elected. So that's exactly what happens. Even if we look at the storm, even if we look at the storm here, the storm was starting here, big, and then this is the peak here, and the following day no more storm here. Because if you look at it, this one here, 97 up, 88, 93, 97, and then negative 99. At that point it stops. That is how it always happens. Every time, like it's a curve, it goes up like that and then goes up to 100 and then start to come back down. At that point it relieves. So that's what it happens there. Now the speaker also, same thing here. You can see they were unable to select 1, 2, 3 days, and then the 4th day, at the end of the 4th day, that happened because of that gone over the peak. So that's and also on this day it's supposed to have been a positive day, because that's again I'm learning too. That should have been a positive day. They had a 214 job report, better than expected job report, and also good day in terms of electing the speaker finally here. So that happens with this year. So since I did not have this as a positive day, so I'm learning also here. On this one is a positive day. I indicated positive day. This day is when the Brittney Griner, it was a headache. I mean, for US government wanted to get her released from Russia all this time, and this is the day that happened. So that's a good news day. So that one is correct. Now going forward, over here on this one, this is a starting point of a deception, mystery kind of a period. I write here mystery. It's a deception, mystery related news on this area here. So this started, I didn't have this as a negative day because I wasn't too sure. So this is the day that the flights were grounded because of the FAA having a computer issue. They didn't know what happened, and then finally they found out what happened. But then there were flight delays on this. It's a mystery stuff happened with this, that's for sure. And then there were storms on this day. I think it is on southeast US, and I didn't have it as a negative day either. Then I had a positive and a negative here, but I said it's a full negative day. So that's that's my judgment there. But if you look at it, there's a positive news as a negative news here. Positive news is a consider sentiment has picked up back up to the highest level since April. So this is one of the good news related to this one here. And then this, I told you that this is to do with deception stuff. This is where the President Biden's classified documents started to come out, the story come out, but this happened in November. November going forward, if you watch my President Biden's video, you would see what I said in there, what kind of time that he's running and what are the bad dates for him. If you watch that, you would. Yeah, so it is here now about the classified documents found in his office and his car and his house and all that stuff is related to this one here. You can see that also. You can see that also going like that. I can let's go forward. Consumer sentiments is good. This one is good. And then here I have a negative day, and this again it's the same thing. I think there were more news here. And on this day, Rahu, On that day, this is at 88. You can see the Supreme Court says it hasn't identified who leaked the draft on abortion opinion. That is also has to do with a deception, because someone hiding something, and somebody doing something behind the scenes. So that is deception. That is also related to that. This is, some other news I put, the debt ceiling and the layoffs are in the making. All these are to do with these ones here. Now here, actually all these 3 days, all gun violence, deaths from gun violence, continuously 3 days. If you look at my video, I said there will be a lot of gun violence stuff going to happen in this year. I mean, this is just a beginning here. You will see this whole year coming forward. This is gun violence here, gun violence to do with this is all in California, but all and also Baton Rouge, Louisiana. This number of deaths were there, and also it's a national news here. And also here, investigators found more classified documents from Biden's home. That's also because this is still at 95 and this is at 99 here, and then this is to do with the gun violence, these three here clearly. So this is, so all these are correct. At least 7 people were killed. And then here you can see this. It's amazing how that happens, is that when this gone up to 99, the following day, yes, the gun violence was there, but here the Vice President Mike Pence had the classified documents, similar situation. What does that do is it relieves President Biden's, it becomes like, okay, another person, because it's President Trump and then Biden and then Mike Pence here. So that is what it happens. It's releases to some extent. This is a common problem. And then in here, I didn't say it's a negative or positive day because I wasn't too sure here. There were a lot of tornadoes and there was no power and that kind of problems here, but I didn't have it as a negative day or positive day there. And here I knew that this is going to be definitely a positive day. You can see that I had it like this, and US GDP rose by 2.9% in the fourth quarter, and also jobless claims were falling, so it's down. So that's a good news for market also. And I think market was quite up on that day as well. And then the 28th January, I had it as a positive day. We had this Tyre Nichols death, and on over here as well, they had demonstrators, but they are all peaceful. There was no negative stuff that happened there. And 29th, 30th, 31st. Actually, on 31st also, FBI searched. News came out about President Biden's classified documents, but this happened, long before this. And also, you can look at the video on President Biden. That will help. Okay, so that's because today is February 1, and you can see, there is a. If we had the proper, if I had 100 staff and if we had the chance to investigate what happened previously or every single year, we could make specific predictions. But for now, I can only, because of my, it's not possible for me to do many things because I work, this is not my main job or anything like that. I'm just doing this to show value of this science. It can be predicted. At least we can say it's a negative day or positive day to good extent. That is a really, really rare situation. I don't think any other science can ever do that. So I'm hoping there's something to learn here, and we all can learn it. There is, life is, nothing happens by chance. Everything goes according to karma. That's basically it. It's a fructification of karma. Hope this helps. If you have questions, please ask. You can certainly ask questions. We all trying to learn together. So I will explain. But to me, I see many of the issues that were happening. I can see them clearly here. I mean, this is a difficult thing to learn, but it's there. It is there. Okay. Thanks a lot. Bye.